The next day.
Hello and good morning. Yes, it's early. It's 5:49 a.m. Remember, the early bird gets the junk. We're up early. We're going to go grab something to eat. We had a good evening here. It's 31 degrees. It's 43 degrees, and it's 31% in the battery. So, all good. We're going to go to the hamfest today, do our thing, and on the way out of town, we'll catch a charge. All right, we better move it. We're letting the good stuff get out of here. The place we're going to go for breakfast is a place called the Waffle House. If you're from the southeast, you know what that is. A lot of Waffle Houses here. Waffle House in general is a chain. It's been around a long time. But the good part is, some of them are really awesome. Some of them are not so good. So it's a crapshoot. But hey, whatever. Anyway, yeah, it's a nice hotel row here. There's every kind of hotel right around each other, which is fine. All right, let's get something to eat here. And if you're wondering, it's way too early for the hotel breakfast, so it's part of the reason we go to a restaurant outside. We would have certainly gone to, let me see, am I going the right way? I don't know where I'm going. Holy mackerel. Oh, that's on our right. See what happens when you don't use nav?
Can't get out of the parking lot. Well, I'll tell you, look at all these places are full.
They are full. Well, we're in Raleigh, buddy.
I suppose.
I mean, Raleigh's a pretty hopping place here.
Yes.
Yeah, look at this here now. So we've got all kinds of goodies. I guess we'll just park it right here in the front. Like we know what we're doing. What do you think?
Sure.
Just gonna pull it in and get a little something to eat here.
It's just customer parking. Oh,
Well, we're customers, maybe. That was pretty decent breakfast here at the Waffle House. It varies a lot, but that's okay. All right, next stop is the convention center. It's the Jim Graham building. There we go. All right, we're going to let FSD take us there. We're leaving at 29%. Are you scared? You folks out there with range anxiety, are you scared? Don't be. This is a Tesla. If this is any other EV, be scared, but not a Tesla. All right, let's get on the road here. It is to the output. Here we go.
See what they're doing.
FSD, take us to the place. Well, I mean, there's one good thing today. There's not a lot of going on today. All right, you can go now. There we go. Wanted to miss the curb, which is very much appreciated.
She zipped you right over.
Yeah, we crossed over all the traffic lanes to the left lane. That's good. Here we are again. It's early. What time is it? 6:33. The hamfest opens up early, and we're good. And we are off. Yeah, it seems to be hotel row here.
Well, there's certainly a lot of them.
Yeah.
But the car parks are all full.
Yeah, there's some, they explained there was some festival in town this weekend.
Music festival.
Yeah, some music festival, so that's interesting.
That's what it was.
The guy at the Waffle House was telling us that he had some really big business people coming in there. I assume that's the place to go after you need something to eat at 2 a.m. when you're kicked out of your place. If you know what I mean.
Well, that was interesting. He said they were only doing takeout.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so everybody was doing takeout, which is interesting. Well, I think streets rolled up. There's nobody on them. It's good.
Oh,
Well, no sane person is out this early.
particularly if they've been to a music concert all night, they're holding their heads.
All right, roundabout number 1. And just like that, FSD masters it. Yeah, even in the twilight of the morning here.
Well, it's still amazing when you think all of this was just trained by watching movies.
I know. Greg just mentioned, and if you followed Tesla's AI training, it was code written for the neural net and trained by showing the code videos of people actually driving a car. So if you remember back when you were young and you were driving, your parents took you out on the highway and they showed you things to do, and you read the rules and you followed the rules and you had instruction. And over time, you either got very good at driving or still sucked, because there's a bunch of you out there that suck. But the training computer shows the software these videos at hyperspeed. So they train 1 million miles of training or more. And then once the AI learns what things look like and how to do things, they put it in a form and send it to my car, and my car will instantly know how to do it. If you're a movie buff and you've ever watched the movie Matrix, the Matrix movie is kind of an interesting movie. And the one part about that was this gal had to fly a Huey helicopter. And she was in the movie. And she talked to whoever the controller was and said, hey, I need to know how to fly a UH-1 helicopter. And they downloaded the knowledge to her brain, and instantly she knew how to fly that UH-1 helicopter. And the benefit of that, of course, is the training was sent to them. So that worked out pretty cool. Anyway, very much like that here in the car. We, hey, I think it learned from yesterday.
Yeah,
so it's a double righty, okay, but it knew we needed to be in the left lane, so it went in the left of the 2 lanes.
That's where we're going.
And then we get over in the left lane again. Now, I can't say that the software learned from yesterday's travel here, but I will tell you, where are you going? No. She's a little confused today. I'll put her back in her lane here. It was doing some odd things there. Anyway, the AI learns from all of this training, and it, of course, gives us the ability to have one vehicle experience something, and then everyone benefits by it. So it's pretty cool. We'll go into chill here. One of the things people don't realize, okay, so I'm going to break out because I know that it's going to want to take me to the front, but that's not where we're going. Remember, we had to go back where the vendors go, and this is that. Yeah, at least there's somebody crazy as us here.
Early bird gets the worm.
That's it. Remember, one man's junk is another man's junk. About right here on the end. What do you think?
Why not?
Yeah, I think that'd be a good spot right here.
Yeah. Looks perfect to me.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, we're here, 28%. Remember that number when we get back in this afternoon. All right, let's go find some junk. This is what it looks like when you come in the vendor area. It's not open to the public till 8. But if you're anybody and you're looking for junk, you want to come now. It's now a little after 7 a.m. A lot of new folks here bringing stuff. And now all the tables are basically full here in the flea market area. Found all kinds of cool stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Got to build one of those. That one's even better. Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, well, we better get to it. Got to find junk. Lots of it. They're here. The gates are open now to everybody that wants to come. As you can see, that's the flea market. Over here are the new vendors selling new equipment. So far, so good. It's now 10:30 here. Peak of the folks showing up. Let's have a look around here. Lots of stuff. There you have it. It's a good thing we have a Model Y. There's gear all down here and everywhere, and our bags are up front. What do you think of this hamfest, Greg?
This is a good hamfest.
Yeah?
This is a good one, yeah. But you know what? We need to get your Cybertruck for the next one because this is just getting too hard to collect all this old stuff.
I agree, and I think I'll give Elon a message and see if I can get my Cybertruck in the next couple months. Let's hope so.
We need it.
Yeah, I agree, because look, the Model Y is awesome, but having a Cybertruck, just think of all the other junk we can buy.
Yeah, we had to leave it behind.
Golly, I'm here with you. All right, well, let's hit the road. We're heading home.
Yep, off we go.
All right, here we go. The hamfest is done, at least for us. It goes till 3 p.m., but we're done. Car's packed. Had a good time. It's been a good overnight, and it's been a lot of fun. All right, we're heading back to Tryon, and let's set with the nav. Now remember, if we look here, we're at 27%. 3 miles, guys, that's 86 miles. Our last charge was on the way up. This goes to show you that you overcharge if you're going to mess around wherever you are. This way you don't have to run around and look for charging. You can just enjoy the weekend or whatever in the city, and on the way out of town you catch a charge. So here we are. We are going to go to Tryon, North Carolina, okay? And it's showing 2 charge stops. Interesting. Maybe because of activity, I don't know. It says 6% arrival on the first. We're going to try that. I know from experience once we get underway, the battery will warm up and that number will probably increase. After that, it wants us to charge yet again, and I'm not sure why, but we'll plan it once we get to our first charge stop at only 27%. Looks like we need to make a right here. And there. Okay, so we're gonna do full self-driving. All right, here we go. Yeah. This will take us through Hill and Dale a little bit, and then up to Interstate 40. 40 by far is our best choice as far as speed. We could take the back roads and go on Highway 49, and while there's superchargers there, we're tired. We want to go home now, so. Here, lights, camera, action. This is a unprotected left across a double. Let's see how it's going to do it here.
After this Jeep, now, well,
I got 2 here, looks good.
Yeah, you still got something coming here. Looks like
this is a Chuck Cook unprotected left, but we not as many people. And we got a fast, we got a fast guy here, and he sees him and stops.
Okay.
All right, here we go. It's going for it, and in a big hurry, so that's good. And we get over to the right. That did a good job. There's a lot of traffic there. I didn't have my hand on the wheel and all that, and it whined and it started beeping at me, so. I was more concerned to verify it was cool, so we're good. Looks like I got this light up here. We're going to go right. We got a green arrow. Oh no. Oh! old-fashioned Greg here.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I was going to run the red, so hold on. You wanted to run the red left here, and you can't make a left on a red, so I stopped it. There we go. Now we're back in FSD. Some of these edge cases that's not trained for, it doesn't necessarily know what to do, and so as the driver under supervised, I'm supervising it, very much like my kids when I taught them to drive. We're on the interstate here now, and we'll just do our thing, and we'll be back. Greg just brought up the stats for the supercharger, so this is very cool. I want you to take a look here, see what it says there. 6 stalls available, 2 cars en route. And that is something that you'll only find in the Tesla network. It knows that because our navigation is planned to stop there. So we're one of those 2 cars. Shows there's 8 stalls available at 250 kW. And that's cool. And it shows busy times here on a histogram. So there you go. That's what you get when you buy a Tesla, and it's connected directly to the charging network. Suzuki. Okay, 1.2 miles now. Okay, now it wants to get over, but it waited until the car got here. So now it's getting over. It's good. Okay, now if it's really smart, it'll get in the right lane. We got 1 mile to go and not wait until the last half a mile. Come on. You can do it. There we go. All right. Good one. That was shaky there for a minute. I didn't know what the logic worked out. This is an area that training needs to be amped up here in the full self-driving. However, I understand from listening to some of the other folks that perhaps we're still driving on version 11 here on the highway, but I can't state that to be correct. I don't know. Anyway, we're getting off the highway here and getting a charge. Looks like it's just on the left side over there.
Yeah. It's
something here. I bet you it's a Sphinx or something. I don't know. All right. It's interesting. The brake hold immediately releases just as fast as the green light turns green, or the light turns green. How's that? And I need to get over. Yep. There you go. Good work. Good work. Okay, keep going. Now we need to get in this. At the light, this left-hand turn lane right here. Oh yeah. All right, here. Where are you going? Okay, so that's a fail. Yeah. It thinks. Remember, this is part of the issue for it. Sometimes it thinks, and we've had this before, that this added lane here, that's not a lane, that's marked with lines like this, is a lane, and it wanted to go there, so I had to stop it. It's okay though.
I think he just didn't want to hit his brother.
Yeah, that's right. We gotta go to the left here, sorry.
There's the other car that's going to the
here's the other car that it was waiting for. Where is it? Oh, it's right here on the left. All right, hold on. See, we just back in here on the end spot. Be fine.
Here's the Tesla.
Yeah. That was the guy that was charging.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, so we'll manually park. There's a lot of traffic here.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at that. We arrived with 5%.
Well,
pretty close.
Set.
Yep, and we're at minus 31 here, so we've got to charge for some amount of time. It says 15 minutes, but we're going to see how that's going to work. So let's get charged. The car navigation's pretty smart. It wants us just to spend 15 minutes here and get enough energy to get down to Salisbury. If we look, Salisbury gets us past the big congestion area north of the Charlotte area here, and then on. We can do that. We can also stretch it and go past Salisbury, or we can do what it says. So here's how to tell. You click the map, you hit here, and it shows you all available chargers, okay? And if you want to change it up and you want to test to see how this all works, it's fine. So we'll look here. Our normal route home is down 85 through the north side of Charlotte, through Belmont, Kings Mountain, Shelby on 74. 85 goes this way, Shelby goes here. So if we say we want to go to this new one here, I think it's in Gaffney, you can click it, Gastonia, excuse me, and say, yeah, that's where we want to go. Watch what it does now. Is it smart? Yes. So it's going to skip the Salisbury and go all the way to Gastonia, and we charge 25 minutes instead of 15. That's more reasonable. We'll get a charge here. We'll then head down 74 to the house. So I'd rather do that than to stop in Salisbury. This way it gets us by the congestion here in Greensboro and in Charlotte, and we're on the way out of Charlotte here when we get to the Gastonia. And besides, I've never been to the Gastonia supercharger, and I think it's a 16 stall. Is that what it is here? No, 12 stall, 250. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yep, and so that's how to modify the plan if you're needing to adjust your time or whatever. And now it forgot what its plan was, and will take us here, and it's only 25 minutes, so we're good. We're getting a good charge, 235,000 watts right now, and we're good to go. So we're going to chill out for 25 minutes. We're in Sheetz now, and they have cooked to order food, not junk laying around. First step, of course, is the console. You want to start your order, you choose your order, you go to combos, you pick whatever you want, and you add all your stuff, okay? Once you do this, you get a ticket. It gets into the system. The guys in the back here make all this stuff for you. And you pay at the cashier right up front. And they got all kinds of cool stuff here. So it should be interesting. We'll let you know how it tastes. Well, here you go. Pretzel dogs. Greg got a pretzel dog with something else on it. I thought we'd try a couple hot dogs. We just need a little something here. So when you order a specialty drink, lemonade, they give it for you. And if not, you gotta, I guess, go over to the fountain and get your own drink. Who knew that? I ordered a large, so I'm guessing, there we go. A little ice. You get what you want. Geez, it looks like Las Vegas with all of the stuff everywhere. Wow. All right, well, there you go. That's how you get your drink. That's what I say. Well, I will say that was decent. You know, we were going to stop some burger joint on the way, but you know what? Sheetz is a really nice place. At least this one, if they're all the same, I think it would be worth stopping in when you're charging at a Sheetz. And there's a lot of superchargers at Sheetz. Anyway, we went long on the charge. It was done a long time ago, but good thing is it's 24% arrival here in Gaffney, or wherever that is. But look, I think I can get all the way home now with that 24%. So we're going to see. We'll see how it works. We better hit it. It's 135 miles. Let's go. Looks like cross over the interstate and head that way. We are mobile. And we're gonna get all the way to the left lane here now. It did a good job with that. Yeah, everybody's stopping at the supercharger. A lot of stuff. All right, away we go. Get up to highway speed here. Getting there in a big hurry. Go on, get over. There we go. There you go.
A triple.
Yeah, a triple. Hey, look, it's a unicorn. It's a Mach-E. Nice to see these on the road. I wonder what model it is. It's not the all-wheel drive. We are getting there now. Yeah, look at that. 14 miles and 23 on arrival, and we're pre-conditioning. We are 0.3 miles from our exit 22. We're heading to Gastonia Supercharger. It's new. It's a 12 stall. And if I take a quick gander at it, it's quite a ways off what you call it. It says there's 6 available. This case says there's 4, which is just fine. So we're getting there now. Yeah, we'll be in really fat city when autopilot will not only take us to the supercharger, automatically back into an available spot, and all we have to do is get out and plug in. That's what I'm talking about. Student driver, look.
We got those signs.
Yeah, we do for the autopilot.
Yeah.
Well, they got their blinker on, so you have to give them an A+ with that. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
All right, looks like up here at this light, we're going to turn right. We see the green arrow, and around the corner we go. Let's do it. Alrighty, we have to turn into the correct spot. It's now 0.9 miles up. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Well, I got a nod out of him anyway. See, the car waited for him. How about that? We can hear him.
This is his way of saying thank you.
Yeah, well, you know, it's okay. You know, one of the benefits of a Tesla is we don't smell any exhaust. The filtering in the cabin is top-notch. It's HEPA vase, just like you'd find in a hospital. The diesel truckers and cars and everything else spewing, exhaust, you don't smell any of it. You don't smell skunks. Down in the county where I live, invariably somebody runs over a skunk and you smell it for a half a mile. You don't smell that either. That's one of the benefits in a Tesla over all of the other vehicles I've ever been in. That's absolutely top notch. Oh man, the power.
He's gone.
The power.
Never catch him.
Golly, I wish I had one of those. See the person on the side of the road? We slow down a little bit because he's there. And it looks like we turn in here.
Yeah.
Never been here before. This is Gaffney. We go this way. This will get us here faster.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't want to lose that last spot.
No, it's a double. Look at that. It's a double sixer.
Yeah, there you are.
Yeah, that's a good one. And we'll do that. Yep, double sixer. And we'll just go on the other side here. We'll go this way, right here. This is the way to go. Yep. Oh, look at that. What the heck? Yeah. You know what? Even though it's a double, the people on the other side are using the wrong one, right? The one on the end guy is using the one for the lane here on my left, right? All right, here we go. Let's get some juice. Arrived at 23%. Let's do it. Yes, we're back in the car. We're charged to 72%. That's like about 52% more than we need to go. Anyway, let's head on down the road here. Set a destination. Navigate to Forest City, North Carolina. That'll get us down the road, get us onto Highway 74, just like that. What's going on? Okay, is it taking us on the back road here? Oh no, that's the interstate. Okay, we're good. All right. Guess we're running FSD. I think. Ah, we are. There we go. All right, here we go. All right, half a mile and we're back onto the interstate here. Yeah, we went into Walmart and used the facility. There's a lot of other stores around, but Walmart was better suited. Plus we picked up some Dynamita sticks. If you haven't tried it, try it. Go for the honey mustard. There's 2 other flavors, but trust me on this. Buy the Doritos Dynamita honey mustard. You'll thank me later.
Medium.
Medium. Well, it's not the hotness, right? It's really about spiciness. Yeah. There we go. It's the one we want right here. I took control. Sorry. So anyway, we're back on FSD, waiting for our turn to get on the highway here. Oh, there's a big giant badge there. Uh-oh. It's not a good thing. I'm looking over at the, oh, that's the off-ramp, sorry. Yeah, we got a yellow F-stop here. So, you know, technically we're not supposed to pull into the intersection until we can clear it. But, oh, it doesn't stop these guys from changing lanes in a intersection, which, by the way, is illegal. Now, southbound Interstate 85, 5 miles to go to our turn. We're just about ready to get off on Highway 74 here off of 85. Road. Are we in Tennessee? They got the worst roads. More importantly, I don't think they fix them, so lots and lots of crappy roads there. South Carolina's pretty much the same. No money, or they use it for something else, I don't know. Bump up speed here. Hopefully it'll figure out not to drive in the right lane. There you go. Now you're getting it. We are moving right along. It's 3:41, and next stop will be Forest City, and then we'll be getting off the highway soon. We're getting close now. Getting off the highway here. Takes us over the 2-lane road to the house. Kind of a shortcut. Gets us off the highway kind of early, but it's okay. Alright, what do we got? Nothing there. Nothing there. Alright. Just has to be sure. Oh, here comes somebody. Yeah, see. Wants to be cautious, so it's hanging out.
Hung out too long. Now I'm good my way.
There we go. All right. Clear? Yep, clear. Let's do it. And you may argue, well, I would have pulled out. Well, yeah, maybe you would. Maybe you were not as safe as this car. It could be. I would bet maybe that's the case because you're so used to doing stuff like that. The car runs by a set of rules. The rules are very specific. And here, I'm going to have you hold these. Otherwise, we'll have our dynamite chips everywhere. I can't have that. Anyway, the car runs by a set of specific rules, and it can't violate those rules because that is the limit. Those adhere very closely to the road rules of the road. And if you're not following the rules of the road and you're breaking them because you're not doing the right thing, the car's not going to do that. But you're used to doing that, so you think maybe the car and the full self-driving is not doing a very good job. Well, I think generally it does a pretty good job, so we'll see. Yes, it needs to be trained in some areas, absolutely. Yeah, it needs some city weird lane identification, absolutely. However, it does a really fantastic job. Just about at the house, still on full self-driving. We've driven here, as you can kind of see it, 503 miles, 193 kilowatt hours used at a rate of 324. That's a long ways, and I would say that full self-driving drove 99% of that. There were 8 cases, like in the hotel parking lot, looking for a parking spot and trying to get into a supercharger in a, I don't know, what do you call it, a supermarket, a supercharger, all kinds of screwy turns. So I'd say 99% of that 503, and we're not home yet, but say 505, was driven in autopilot. Did it ever screw up? Yeah, sure it did. A couple times. It needs more training on deciding to get off the interstate. So that's an area that it could use. One of the things it didn't do well is when we were coming up to our exit, it was still just doing its normal thing on the highway and did not start getting over to the right lane to get off. Only in that half mile did it decide to get over, and it caused some trouble. So that's an area of improvement. The stuff on the road here, it didn't understand. And so therefore, it didn't exactly to know when there was a left turn and then there was a grayed out area with a bunch of lines. It thought it was just another lane, and it screwed up. So there's areas of improvement. This is not the final version. This is a supervised version. Now here's we're going to be making a left on this turn here. Let's see how it does it. It may do a crappy job or a great job. Well, it didn't know where we were going. I programmed it to go back there, and it totally missed it. Hold on, let me make this thing. Totally missed a turn. Sorry, guys. That's my report to Tesla. Anyway, so did it screw up? Yeah, it screwed up. It's not perfect. That's why it's supervised. But did it drive 500 and make that 490 miles? You bet it did. Did a fantastic job. And it's only going to get better. Each time an event happens that it doesn't do well, gets sent back to Tesla, they put that in the training stack and they train more stuff on the training, and then it's disseminated amongst all of the millions of Teslas, and we only get better. If you like this video, give me a like. If you would, please subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and pass it on to your skeptic friends to show them just how full self-driving works. Thanks for watching. Watch for me in my next AI adventure, and take care. Well, look at that. Arrived with 42%. Of course, we overcharged in Gastonia. Glad to be home. Thanks for watching.